So today what we got the Audi TT Mark II.
Yeah, 8J.
So let's take it back to the very beginning.
Sure.
Of when you got this.
2019. No, it might be 2018, yeah, or July or August 2018, and it did not look like this.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, yeah, completely different to what it looks today. Do you want to run us through what you've done, the changes you've done?
Right, okay, to be honest, the changes, do you want to talk engine or exterior?
Yeah, we'll start with exterior first.
So basically it was a pre-facelift Audi TT. So what I've done, I've put an S-line front bumper on it, and it's a normal box standard S-line front bumper. The only difference, I've done a black front splitter, where it makes it stand out, makes it look like a black edition. Technically it's not, it's a standard S-line front bumper with just a front black splitter.
Okay, it does stand out though, you can see.
Yeah, obviously to go with the wheels and the rear spoiler, that black, just little things.
So moving on to wheels next, well, we got the BBSs, yeah?
BBSs.
The real deal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Believe it or not, they're the ones what come on the edition 30 Golfs. Mark 5 edition 30 Golf was the BBSs out of the factory. And when I was I had 19s on there before. Horrible ride. 19s with a lower profile tire. It wasn't undrivable, it was just very bumpy. And because I've changed the suspension, it was just ridiculous. So what I've done, a friend of mine on his Mark 5 had these wheels, and I saw it one day and I went, yep, I know what I'm doing to my car. And there we go. Today I've got, yeah, the BBS is genuine. So
you say you've changed the suspension. What have you done in terms of suspension?
Literally standard S-line I-backs. So the I-backs is what comes on the S-line car. So it's just normal suspension, but from the original the S-line suspension and the box standard TT, there's like a 15mm ride difference.
Yeah.
So I've just literally put the S-line S-line suspension on the car. Springs, I should say, suspension springs.
BHP and maps now. So you say this is just a standard 1.8?
No, 2 litre.
Oh, 2 litre.
Yeah.
Okay. TFSI front wheel drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you did anything out the box, this was like what?
200 brake.
200 brake, yeah, as a standard. So
come out the factory 198.
And then now that you've put your stage 2?
Stage 2 plus, but I've done the KO4. I put the turbo from. So basically, this car and the TTS have the same engine, same block, same everything, except injectors, intercooler, and turbo, and a few other little tiny supporting mods. It's the same block as what the TTS has. All they did is change the injectors to KO4 injectors, KO4 turbo, and the intercooler, and little supporting other things. It's not dynoed, but supposedly the guy who mapped it, and it soon will go on a dyno, he said 370. It's definitely, do you know what, I'm an honest man, I would think it's about 350-ish, 360, 370. Obviously it's hard to tell until it goes on the dyno, but it's around that. It's fully decatted and downpiped as well.
Okay, so fully
no resonators, no silencers, just the back box. So from the turbo back, it's literally just one pipe.
So you can think how loud that must be then, peeps.
Yeah, it's very, very, very flames.
So yeah, we got flames and everything as well.
Obviously, with the current map on it,
Yeah.
it doesn't pop and bang and what everyone enjoys.
Yeah.
It used to, but I'll send you some videos of it popping and banging and people getting scared and jumping around and yeah.
And who's your tuner?
So initially, there's a guy called Tuning Techniques.
Big up Tuning Techniques.
He was in Essex sides,
Okay.
Dartford, Dagenham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dagenham sides. Very good, reliable mapper.
Yeah.
Funny enough, tomorrow, me and my friend are taking his 1.4 there. Gonna get him.
He's just specialising in Audis.
No, he
and
doesn't.
stuff.
But I think for himself, he's got Audi,
Okay.
and he's just known for doing Audis. But I had to, due to circumstances, I had to get the pops and bangs taken off there and then. So I just went to a place in, Romford. Was it Romford? Somewhere in East London based, called PSL Tuning.
Okay. Large up PSL tuning
Yeah,
as well.
to be honest, maps are all relevant. I've not noticed much difference between Tuning Techniques and PSL.
Yeah.
The things I have noticed is drivability due to the pops and bangs. The pops and bangs used to make the car jerky, which he did advise me that would happen.
But yeah, okay.
So it's not like he just done it and I drove away. He did tell me it's going to make the car jerky.
Yeah.
And
So you got the heads up on that
Yeah.
one then, yeah. Okay. So the boost gauge,
that was a
obviously,
headache.
That was a headache.
Yeah, that was, you know what, it's a good feat. That's something I wouldn't do. It's more for show. Because I'm telling you the truth, when I'm driving and people say I've got a lead foot. When I'm driving, I ain't got time to look at how much boost the car's producing. Is it producing the same? I'm focusing on the road and making sure I'm not crashing, sliding out, or breaking the law with, obviously it has to be 30 miles an hour. So yeah, like boost gauge was a bit of a thing. It looks good, it's a party trick.
Yeah, like, it looks nice. Yeah, I think it almost looks stock. Yeah.
That's the car. That's what the look I've gone for with this car, OEM Plus.
Yeah. So around that. So all in all, how much do you reckon you've spent on mods on this car?
You're asking me a question I think about daily. Honestly, mods maybe just under around 4K. 4K, obviously you buy bits and then you're not happy, or it's the wrong bit and then you have to buy another bit. But I've probably spent around 4K, 3.5, 4. It's hard, about 3.5, somewhere between 3 and 4.
Okay.
And that's a fact. The turbo, intercooler, front brakes, and injectors, which I got as a package,
Yeah.
that cost me £1,000 just in parts.
And all the mods you've done on this car, is there any mod you regret doing?
Yeah, the whole car. If I'm honest, yeah, the whole car. I regret, not because I don't like it, it's the fact, the kind of power I'm going for, or I've gone to, and the reality is I would go more, but it's front wheel drive, so it's not really viable to because the cost of the car, what I paid, plus the mods, I probably could have got a TTS out of the box and then done the mods, and then I could have went a bit further.
In terms of brakes, stock brakes or?
Stock S3 TTS brakes.
Okay.
Because the S3 and the TTS is the same car. Stock TTS brakes, but obviously on this car they just come as the normal Mark 5 TT brakes.
And it's
Big difference. 2 pots.
2 pots, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I might, don't kill me. It might either 1 pot or 2 pot. I don't even know if they do a 1 pot, but yeah, it's a big difference. Big difference. Do you know what? When I bought the brakes, the calipers, I bought brand new discs and brand new pads. So I've not had to change them yet.
Okay.
But if you know anything about VWs, they obviously VW, Audi, Skoda, they all the same. They come under VW.
The back cars, innit? Yeah.
So me and my friend, my friend's got Hector, which is like what VW use, and we cross-reference a lot of parts, and we find a lot of parts. You wouldn't believe how much cheap parts we found just by cross-referencing, because this car, what no one would ever think has certain parts fit this car. It's like a catalogue book.
Oh, okay.
VW
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll give you an example. When you do the whole KO4 conversion, you need a 3-bar map sensor. Now, 3-bar map sensors are quite expensive for being a little sensor. My friend found out that Audi A1 1.2 uses that 3-bar map sensor. Now, we found that part for around £15. second hand obviously, but we found it around £15, whereas if I was buying it brand new, it might have been like £80 or more.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
But no one would have thought a 1.2 engine uses it.
That, yeah.
But because we use Hector and we cross-reference the parts, managed to find certain parts.
Do you know what the colour name is of this colour?
I've been told it's petrol blue.
Petrol blue.
But I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I don't even know what it is, but whatever it is, yeah, it looks...
I've tried looking up myself. If anyone knows in the comments,
yes,
let
please.
me know.
Anybody out there that's got the same colour, please comment what colour this car is.
Some people say it's turquoise. I've been told it's bogey green. I think it's blue personally. But yeah, I don't know.
It sounds loud in there though. Can hear that.
Do you know what? Yeah, on the motorway, it drones. It's just horrible, man.
Yeah.
But it is in sport, and driving quiets down a little bit.
So with your Sportback, you just clap it down, innit? So the gas
Yeah,
stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally just.
Yeah.
Should be same as yours now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey! This TT's raring to go, bro. What you say? What's the most you got out of this?
What speed?
Speed wise, yeah.
When I was on track, 155.
Right, yeah.
On track.
On track, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, 155.
150.
It wanted to do more. It wanted to do more, and the accelerator felt like, yeah, but I bottled it. I couldn't. I physically couldn't. Like, you know, when there's that little, when you press the throttle, it just wants to go. Literally. It had so much more in it. It probably could do about 170, maybe 165, 170, but
easily,
yeah, I don't really have the. I've realised I don't really have the balls. I like my life.
And that's where most men get excited and just
Crash. One, it's my money. Two, it's my life.
How much MPG you get from that?
When I check the computer on the car, it says about 25.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe.
25 miles per gallon.
I reckon I probably get about 18.
18, yeah. Boy, bit thirsty car, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Once you go over that 300 brake kind of mark, yeah.
Yeah, it starts to drink.
It's just it is a 2 litre engine, but in the end of the day, it's got 370 brake.
So it's got it, yeah, it's down to
brake. So I'll say 370. I'm gonna do a dyno day one day.
Yeah, man, definitely need to get the figures for this car because
I just want the figure. Yeah, even though it's for sale, I just want to know what it does.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even if I'm wrong, even if the car put out 340, at least I know it puts 340 out.
You'd be happy with that as well?
Nah,
340.
no way.
No, you would want to go more.
That, yeah, I want that. 370, man. It will get to 70 or 60 very fast. I've done a 0 to 60 before.
Yeah.
Slightly damp. I got 4.9 seconds.
4.9 seconds? That's not bad. What you would say was slightly damp?
Ever so slightly.
That's not bad.
4.9, and my tyres were quite bald at the time. So now I've got new tyres on. I reckon maybe it could be better. Maybe I could let 4.8,
yeah.
4.7, maybe, depending on conditions. 2 people in the car as well.
Mm-hmm. So you got to bear that in mind as well, yeah.
So let's say my friend was in the car, and he's like 13 stones, 14 stones.
It just does the business, man. I'm not even gonna joke about what on the takeoff, like wow.
It has been mapped. The gearbox has been mapped as well.
So okay, so it's been. So therefore, when you're doing, has it got launch control? This.
Yes.
It has.
But I haven't launched it since I've put that new map on the car.
Okay.
So but it just spins up, just literally so
yeah.
aggressive. This front wheels just light up, and then when it does catch, you just feel it.
Yeah.
You just feel it catch grip.
Hey!
That was 82 miles an hour we got to.
Were you 82?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And look how far we didn't even go.
Yeah, that little piece of stretch.
Yeah, look from when we turned the roundabout and when I put my foot down to the speed camera. That was 82 miles an hour.
Literally a few yards of that.
You know that bus driver's cussing. 82. So see what I mean? And when we went around the corner, we were doing about 15 miles an hour. So we got up to. Yours must feel just as fast as this.
I mean, do you know what it is? Because I'm used to it, and where mine's is stock as well. It's just like it's just.
Do you want to have a drive? Yeah, come on. Oh, you'll see, the car's in sport drive at the moment. If you put in sport, it's a different animal.
It's in sport drive at the moment.
It's in drive now, so if you flick it in sport.
Hey, bro, I didn't even put my foot right down, people. You know.
Put it in drive now. Put your foot down a little bit. You see, it's a bit different.
Yeah, a bit delayed, isn't it?
Yeah.
That exhaust is loud though.
Yeah, very.
Seriously. You get annoyed with that sometimes, bro.
Mornings and horrible.
Put the cold starts.
Yeah, cold starts ridiculous.
You know, your neighbours must hate you.
Probably.
But yeah, man, so what, you're going to be sad when you see this go? Or are you going to be happy?
Yeah, I would, you know. Like, I was saying to my friend, because I've done the little headlights where the orange strip.
Oh, yeah.
It's an eye catcher and people just start looking at the car. But every day when I drive the car, let's say I'm just being a normal, civilized driver, people still look at the car.
And say, yeah.
It's an eye catcher.
100% that.
So it's like, I will miss that part. Even like I was sitting in traffic and the yardie man was just
eyeing it up.
And then wound down his window and started chatting to me.
Yeah. I said that car there. Do you know how much this car weighs, though?
14, supposedly.
1400 kg.
Yeah. I'll meet up to that.
Flipping
You
hell,
might have
bro.
to change the gears yourself.
There was a naughty front end there, boy, innit?
The way I find it holds onto the revs too much sometimes.
That front end there, boy. Very active.
It's because the car's aluminium. A lot of the cars is aluminium.
So yeah.
It's very light.
Lightweight,
So because the Golfs, they say these spin up the wheels a lot more than the Golfs.
Yeah.
And the Golfs, because the Golfs weigh a bit more on the front end, and because these are aluminium and aluminium's light, obviously.
Can you imagine what this car will be like four-wheel drive, bro?
Yeah, I know.
Different.
Trust me.
I don't know why you would want to sell this, bro. Now that we've covered the basics.
It's for sale, people. It is for sale.
So you hear that? It's for sale.
Yeah, and you get a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's too overpriced." But when, obviously, like I've mentioned in the chat, in the video, of what's been done to it, when you start tallying up what's been done to it and what it actually does and is, it's all relevant. And I've rang up people who are VW and Audi heads, and I've said to them, how much can I really, the reality of it, how much can I get for my car, do you think?
Yeah.
And they've said similar prices to this up. So, yeah, man, come and take the car. I'm an honest guy, I'll tell you anything. Never been nothing wrong with it. Reliability's been good. Anything you would want to know.
That's it.
You know what? I'll probably get another one.
Yeah?
In a few years. I'm looking to downgrade.
Yeah, okay.
But I'll probably get like a S with the four-wheel drive, because I was thinking to four-wheel drive it. It's not hard to, well, I say it's not hard, I'm not a mechanic. It's not hard part-wise. It costs a bit, it costs about $3,000 I've been quoted.
To get the dirt.
To get converted to Quattro.
Yeah.
It's a plug and play kind of thing. If you got the parts, it's plug and play.
But it's pricey, a bit pricey for the...
3K. What I've put into the car, I don't really want to do it. Because I'm trying to sell it, it's pointless. If I was keeping it, yeah.
Go for it, yeah.
But if like I said, when it does go, because I will sell it, when I get another one, I'll probably just get an S and then hybrid turbo that, and go like over 400, 500 brake.
Killing them, yeah, killing them, Jay. All right, my brother, thank you for bringing your car on today.
No worries.
As I said, yeah, no problem, anytime, man, anytime. So that's it for this video, guys. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And we'll catch you up on the next one. Till then,
Peace
take
out.
care. Peace.